Hey everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip, I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Fisher Cats taking on the Padres. Now here is Bernie Williams. And there's a foul ball. Ripped to short, on the run, sent it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Now it's going to be Colt Keith. First pitch misses. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you get back into this count.
1 out, bases empty. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Hey. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. And now the DH, David Ortiz. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Mike Piazza. Just missed. And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Out to center. Squeezes it. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, and starting in this one, Andrew Painter.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jason Dominguez leading things off and takes a strike. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. This is Corbin Carroll. Outside low. Ball one.
1-0.
That's down and in.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
They say you win.
2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Peterson makes the grab. So digging in, Scott Rowland. Check swing, called strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
1-1.
Next offering is downstairs.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one ripped. Back there. Get out of town. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That clips the inside corner for a strike. On the ground at first. And he's out on the tag. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Ryan Dozier. May back to work. Fought off foul. And there's the strike. Hit weakly on the ground. Marte slings to first. One up, one down. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Delgado handling the duties at first, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Just missed. Left field, way back there. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Swings through that one.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Right side. Santana. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Here is J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. He did not go around. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you
Batting
don't feel
six,
any
the
vibration in
second
your hands
baseman.
whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fastball for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. And a base hit. Martinez headed for third. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one in triple digits. Hit in the air, center field. Williams brings it in. Runner tags for home. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
2 on, 1 out. And that one is in the dirt. And now 2-0.
2-0.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it stays fair. One runs in. A second scores as well. It's 3-2. A 2-run double.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Hung up in a rundown now. Tries to get back and see. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. The tag, and he's out. And that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Bernie Williams. And that is out of play.
We have a switch hitting legend at the plate right now, Boog. Bernie is just so smooth with everything he does. He can swing it, he can field it, and rumor has it he can really play the guitar. He's one of those guys that is just great at everything he does.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Santana steps on the bag, 1 up, 1 down. Colt Heath now at the plate. Walked his first time. That misses. And that is ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. Dominguez puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Now
here is Jock Peterson. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. May fires. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Kicks and deals. And that's downstairs and outside.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether.
Marte throws to first in time. And Peterson retired. Third out, and that ends the frame. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Ripped on a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, the right
and now Corbin Carroll. And that's in the dirt.
1, no strikes.
And a foul ball. out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That's a ball.
And that's downstairs, and it's 2-0. And that one is
That's
inside. The right-hander
That's
gives
ball
up the
4.
2-out walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even
Inside,
threaten the
ball 1.
zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Santana at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Inside, ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
The other way, Keith whips it across. That is the inning. As we go to the top. Top of the 4th. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied, and we are starting over. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. Throw on to Santana. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate and miss it back.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Carlos Delgado. Bounce to Santana. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
and
off
here
for the
is
Padres,
J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Counts
Well,
1-0.
these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored on top.
And that one hammered. And it one-hops the wall. Throws to second.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Just off the inside edge.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Peterson makes the grab. And here's the catcher,
Now batting,
Ted Simmons.
catcher,
0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pitch misses. 1-0. 1 out and a runner at second. Check swing, called strike. And a curve is down and in. Inside, just missed. And this one looks like trouble. Heading for the plate. He'll score.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now a chance for Pete Crow Armstrong. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Man at second. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Davis, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Williams snags it, 2 down.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. In the dirt. Two outs. Pitch misses outside. And a count 2-1. And a foul ball. Squirts away a little bit. And a base hit right there. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And that misses. 2-1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out of.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And in its second with an RBI double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit.
That's a base hit coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. In there safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Now here is Scott Rowland. This one in the dirt. Carroll at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Way upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, right field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Garcia goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Crow Armstrong right there to make the grab. And there's 1 down. So digging in, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 so far. Started after it. Appeal to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensure safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here at Coors Field. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Martinez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Kopech.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Couple of singles back to back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Kopech deals. Check swing, called strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5.
Inside.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And a foul ball. Williams under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. Ted Simmons, the next to hit. Just missed. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that's outside. And the count is 2-0. And that drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one just missing inside, and the count's full. And that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run across. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Crow Armstrong in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Martinez, the runner at third. Simmons at second with 1 away. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Here's Ketel Marte. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Second and third, 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Off the rocks and out of here. A home run. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 12. Here's Tommy Pham. And that's through there for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Birdie on the move. To the wall, and he can't reach it. Got him. And that's the first out. Gavin Sheets in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And it's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Over to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. 2 outs. Base is empty. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. Just off the outside edge. On the ground, right side. Torres over to first. New inning getting started. Benintendi to the plate.
Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner.